Here's a very disturbing stat. 1 in 10 Minnesotans is at risk of missing a meal every other day. If that isn't alarming, that translates into 100 million missing meals in the state by 2015. Now, one group is working with local gardeners to create a hunger-free Minnesota.
Yeah, joining us this morning from Cargill headquarters in Wayzata, one of the participating gardens is Community Garden Coordinator Denise Essel and Ellie Lucas of Hunger Free Minnesota. Good morning to both of you, and thanks for joining us.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right, Denise, when did Cargill actually start the garden? How'd you guys get involved?
We decided to have a garden in 2011, so this will be our second year of having the garden. Cargill is about, providing nutrition to the world. How do we, feed America? And this giving garden was a way for Cargill's employees to get engaged with, Cargill's initiative.
Yeah, it seems like a natural idea for you guys. So, what are you growing, and then where's this produce going in the community? Where's it donated?
Oh my goodness! Well, we have lots of things growing here.
That's a big garden.
So any type of, this is a very big garden. We're donating to 3 different nonprofits: Second Harvest Heartland, Open Arms Minnesota, and ICA Food Shelf that's located locally here in Minnetonka. Again, and we have another garden that we'll have the groundbreaking ceremony Tuesday, the 22nd.
And Ellie is donating produce from gardens and farms. Is this kind of something new, a new trend? And can you give us some examples of maybe others who are following Cargill's lead on this one?
Yes, this is a terrific idea. We are so enthusiastic about this at Hunger Free Minnesota. This is just one way that corporations and employee groups can get involved and give back to their community. As Denise had mentioned, what's so terrific is that they're not only distributing to a food shelf, but they're also addressing a food bank and meal program. So they've got a wonderful repertoire of recipients that can take advantage of this food. What we're trying to do on the Hunger Free Minnesota level is close the missing meal gap across the state and look for more ways to put nutritious food on the food shelves and at the food banks so that the people that are hungry in our state are getting this quality food. And so the vigilance that these organizations are putting behind creating these gardens is quite terrific. Blue Cross Blue Shield is another organization that does it, as well as General Mills. And Cargill is looking at doing this not only across their business units across the United States, but also what they can do in terms of penetrating Minnesota and other business units that are located in greater Minnesota. So they're really forging the way in terms of setting an example for some great stuff that we can do.
Yeah, Ellie, you just touched on this a little bit, of talking about the gap and filling in some needs. Most of us, when we donate food to food banks, we're talking about canned goods, paper products and things like that. How rare is it, or how important, even more important, how important is it for people who use this and need this assistance to get fresh fruits and vegetables?
It's extremely important.
Oh, yes.
And Denise can talk to that as well. I mean, we're looking for more nutritious food. There's all sorts of statistics that are out there about the quality of food, and that with, some of these things that are counterintuitive. There's a lot of staples and what we call, long shelf life products that you can have at these food shelves and food banks, but what we really need to do is be more aggressive about getting nutritious food, and these are the kinds of efforts that help us do that, along with some work that we're trying to do in partnership with farmers and growers across the state. If you go to hungerfreemn.org, you'll be able to find out some opportunities. If you're a grower out there or a farmer that has some excess produce, some ag surplus as we like to refer to it, there are ways that you can take that product and you can get it into the food streams.
All right, so a great idea. Anybody can get involved, it sounds like, whether you're an organization or an individual or a gardener. Sounds like everybody can get on board with this one, huh?
Yes.
All right, well, Denise,
it is. It's great, and I think... Oh,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, Denise can talk about what it's done in terms of her community, because they have, what did you tell me, 200 volunteers that are coming?
Yeah, last year we had 200 just Cargill employees that volunteered, over 1,000 hours.
Wow, that's a lot.
Just in this garden alone. So now with our new garden, we're looking at doubling that, and hopefully our produce we're hoping to donate about 3,000 pounds this year.
All right, well, it's a great effort. Denise Essel from Cargill and Ellie Lucas from Hunger Free Minnesota, thank you so much for being on the show this morning, and good luck.
Thank you.
All right, for more on the program, like she said, just go to hungerfreemn.org.